We're on our way out of Rainbow Springs State Park. We had a nice time here. We're now heading to Mississippi to visit our son, and we're going to stay at McLoyd. I think it's a state park.
I think it's a county park.
County park, maybe it's a county park.
In Kiln.
In Kiln, Mississippi, and we're going to be there for a week.
It's dark out, but we had to stop at Buc-ee's in Alabama. It's like the old Stuckies in the 60s and 70s. Probably was even before that, but that's my age time that we would always stop at, or at least Jim's family always stopped at. And Buc-ee's is like that, except for on steroids, even better. And the gas is cheaper than the gas that we got in Florida by 75 cents, believe it or not. So yeah, if you haven't been to Buc-ee's, got to try it out. They have really good food. There's homemade sandwiches. There he is, Mr. Buc-ee. They have grill, wood, firewood. Oh, not a bad price. Chairs, camping stuff.
Welcome to Buc-ee's.
Welcome. Buc-ee's forever. Chocolate. There's the food. Jerky.
We're continuing our trip to Mississippi, see our son, and last night we stayed at a Bass Pro Shop, Outdoor World. Maybe what town it is?
It's called Spanish.
Spanish Fort, Alabama. It's a huge outdoor world. It's one of the biggest ones I've ever seen. They're very nice here. They told us no problem staying overnight, as long as you stay towards the edge. And we stayed right here along the edge.
Some freeway noise, but last night it wasn't bad. Didn't even notice it.
Here's the camper. We stayed right here. There was some freeway noise, like Michelle said, but it really wasn't bad last night. So it was real nice. The weather here is a little cool, but it's fine. Okay, we have arrived at McLoyd County Park. It's a county RV. They call it a water park too, because there's some water activities up there for the kids near the office. We're in lot number 57 here at McLoyd. There's our lot number 57, and it's right on the there's a little tributary that takes you out to the river here. But our nearest neighbor is down that road. I don't even see the white trailer or not. It's not the time of year a lot of people go camping here, I guess. So it's nice and quiet. We got our kayaks off the roof. Plan on maybe taking them out here one time. The site itself has water, electric, and a sewer dump. It's got a picnic table with a nice concrete pad. It's supposed to have a grill, but ours seems to be missing. So we asked them if we could use our own little fire pit, and they said no problem. So there's a place there for a grill. Nice lot, nice campground.
We are in Mississippi at our son's apartment, and Jim has a few new hobbies this year that he's picked up. One was he bought a, what was it called? A mini lathe.
Mini lathe, yeah. It's like a wood turning lathe, but a mini size.
Right, so you can make pins and
Small things.
small things, which he hasn't got to use yet because he had to buy a lot of accessories, which he got for Christmas gifts. And then his other hobby is our son has a 3D printer. And he's been printing things while we've been visiting here in Mississippi. And I'll show you a few things that he's printed. And my son has a smaller 3D printer, which he gave his dad. And we're going to hook that up and print some stuff on it. It was kind of rainy and ugly today, so we came over and did some printing. It's good to have different hobbies when you retire. Although I don't think Jim feels like he's really retired yet. Have you? But this year has felt more like we retired.
When you're doing stuff like this where you want to do it, it feels like you're retired.
Yeah, so finally he does feel like he's retired. Jim is 3D printing some Christmas candles. So this is how it works. And the back one is almost done. A tea light will sit in it, and the top has like glue or wax dripping down, and I'm going to paint it white. And I'll show you what they look like when they're done.
Well, we're still here at McLoyd RV park here in Kiln, Mississippi. Last night we had the Pineapple Express, they called it, came through. And it kind of left us a lot of rain, a lot of high winds. We got a mud puddle now in our front yard.
We had 3 inches.
Here's the, you can see where the river, see where the debris is here on the ground. That's where the river came up to last night. So it was about maybe 3 feet from the concrete pad here.
Well, we got 3 inches, like, and I forget how many hours. It wasn't very long. It was really quick.
But nobody came through and said, you know, to leave or anything, so we kind of just stuck it out.
Right there goes the county guy right now. It's not like they weren't here. We seen them drive by.
They brought up a lot of trash. There's a water bottle down there, and I see a lot of caps. But anyway, we made it through the storm, the Pineapple Express storm, and everything's okay. It didn't clean my kayak. My kayak is still dirty. I thought with all that rain, it would at least get all that mud off of there, but it didn't.
Yes, you got a project tomorrow.
So.
Now, I will say the Rangers were driving around. I did see that truck that just came through here. He drove through last night and was looking at the water.
See the ramp over there?
Look at all the debris came up.
See all the debris on the ramp? That's where the water line came up to. So it wasn't too far from us, but we didn't have no problem.
Well, the funny thing is, we were clear over there where it's higher.
Yeah, our original lot we were supposed to have was over there, but it doesn't have sewer. So we moved to this one, which is a little bit lower, but it's got a sewer hookup.
I know I showed you that we got a 3D printer from our son, and he had a bigger one, and we've been making stuff, so I wanted to show you some of the things that we did. We made this, which is a pin
tube insertion tool
for his turning table, wood turning. We got these, which are toaster pliers, tongues to get the English muffins that my mom loves out of the toaster. This is a stirrer for resin that we made, and this is a glue spreader for the resin. Another hobby that we want to learn how to do. And as you can see, it has different sides. It's super nice, pliable. Then we made these candles. Those are 3 Christmas candles that I can stick a tea light, battery operated, on the inside. And then I also used my son's paint and painted those. I'm going to stick them in the window at the house. We made this. Well, when I say we, Jim and my son. It is a SD card holder, and you use the one that you're going to stick in for the top. Isn't that cool? This goes on our Camco table, and you stick it up underneath, and we can hold a garbage bag right on the side of our Camco table now. We made those. And then yesterday, he made a miter saw. And this block...
Miter?
Huh?
Miter.
It's a miter, not
box.
a miter saw, but it's a miter box.
We're at McLoyd, and this is a map of their campground in the river here.
Currently, we're staying on lot 60, which is right by the ramp. So we do have a lot of activity here. So if you're one of those people that don't like anybody around you or noise, this probably isn't a good place, because the ramp parking that Jim can show you right here.
It's right across the street.
Right across the street. There is lot 61 right beside us. Go 61, almost, I think every lot has sewer. We just couldn't find a sewer on 58.
It was covered in debris last time.
Yeah, it was covered in debris from the flash flood that happened a month ago. And I'm not saying the park flash flooded, but there was a lot of debris, and you can see water where you didn't see water this summer. We'll take you back here into this other part. Shower house and bathroom. We're going to show you right now what it is.
It's a trailer. Nice ramp going up to it. Of course, a trash can. And each one is a room. And this is basically, it's a private toilet with a shower, handicapped accessible. Actually pretty nice. Clean, very clean. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those right here. And I think there's a way to lock it when you walk in. Yeah, there's a lock on the door. Toilet paper is behind, there's no holder. Huh. That's strange. This one's actually got a holder. And a shower. So pretty nice. Anyway, I think I've seen 3 of these, but there may be more of these shower houses here at the campground. But they seem to be fairly nice.
So I just checked. There are 2 boat ramps. One on down from where we are around the corner, and then the one right where our lot is, which is lot 60. And there's 2 ramps there. So there's one, and then there's a cement divider and another one. So that's where they get the 3 ramps, but one's like a double ramp. And it's not a bayou that we were kayaking in, it's a lake. They call that a lake. To me, it's a channel, but it just says lake. And the river is correct. It's called the Jordan River.
And we were told not to kayak there.
And there's the boat that we seen go out. Here, Jim, you can jump at your window now. They launched right beside the camper. Look at that engine. That shows you how deep it is.
So that boat just launched from right next to our camper.
And then they went over to their campsite and loaded people up.
You're going fishing, looks like.
And that is part of the river. The only reason why they told us not to kayak on the river is because boats, especially in the summer or in the spring and fall when it is warm, fly, and I'm talking speedboats. They just fly like crazy, and so do jet skis. So they really don't pay attention if you're kayaking or canoeing. So you just have to be really careful. You can kayak out there or canoe. It's just, you gotta be careful. And you can see how it winds. That's where the beach area is. Type shower house. Now this is the non-waterfront sites. As you can see,
a lot more trees.
You got a lot more trees. You got a lot more shade, especially in the summer if you're here. And they're pretty level too. I mean, you notice people are not leveling their wheels. They're just putting some blocks underneath their, we call stabilizers. But yeah, we've stayed in a couple of these lots. We've stayed in one of these lots. And they have some older picnic tables that are cement type. There's one pull through that's right behind me, as you can see. That's like a circle pull through, and that is always busy. And they don't have a problem with you having golf
carts?
No, golf carts or hammocks. You can see that there's some hammocks over there.
Hammocks over there, in time between trees, they don't care.
Like a lot of federal lands, you're not allowed to do that. And state parks. A lot of state parks, they don't allow you to do that. But as you can see, the sites of 11.
It's like an amphitheater type thing. They can have, last time we were here, they had a band.
Yeah, that's right. They had a band this summer playing.
Right here. And then there was a big group over here at this other pavilion. There's some very large pavilions. And there was a group over here, but there was a band playing at this little amphitheater type thing.
But I don't know if you can see it, but there is some of the Disney disc golf. They got basketball courts.
Full court basketball, which is cool. And there's one sign as you come in that says this is a water park. And this is the water feature of the water park here. It's got a bucket that pours over the kids, a lot of sprinklers they run through.
And there's a trail. It's called Nature Trail.
And the playground is really popular with the kids.
But they've added some climbing walls. And then over here is where you dump the trash. There is a big dumpster area that you can go in and throw your trash. It's also where they keep all their equipment.
But I like having the trash separated from the campers because then all the...
Well, you don't get the animals. Yeah, and there's a bunch of like wildcats that, like right there's one. And three of them. But you'll see the rangers feeding them at lunchtime. This is hole 1 of the disc golf. This ought to be good. I'd never played disc golf before, so. Hole 1 distance is 250 feet. And up there is the basket with a bunch of trees in the middle. I'll let Jim go first.
Thanks.
Just lay him down. I think we need to practice playing just frisbee first.
I just don't want to end up over here in the...
That's okay. If it is, it's just a Menards.
Yeah, our disc one costs $10 for the whole set.
Yeah, for the whole set. So it's a practice set.
There's the driver. We laughed at the other guy, but he could probably beat the hell out of us.
Oh, yeah. We laughed at him because he was...
Good stretches.
Oh, you went really far that time. That counts. Keep rolling. Okay, we have never done this before, right, Jim?
Never.
Never. And we haven't played frisbee in probably 25 years. Well, you get the idea that they have a very nice frisbee disc course. So I'm not going to show any more of our bad playing, but it's a blast.
Hey.
I'm not saying how many it took me to get there.
I don't think we're going to keep score.
No. We decided to do a little kayaking. Canoeing down the bayou. Kayaking down the bayou. Our pipe burst. What a mess. Jim tried to turn the pressure up a little bit because I barely turned it on when we got here. And we were going to go take showers. Or I was going to take a shower. And it snapped completely straight off. What a mess. He just went to the ranger station to get a ranger, a county guy, to come fix it.
Guys came out from McLeod Park. and fix the water breakage down there. The water just pumping out. It took them a while because they didn't let the glue dry the first time, but they got it working pretty good now though. But they came out really fast. When I went to the office, I told them about it. By the time I drove back, there was a truck with 2 guys in it and a Kubota 4-wheeler with another guy in it here to fix it. And they no more got the water shut off, and they had it glued up. So it didn't take long at all to fix. It just came loose at the joint is what happened. So easy fix, and we really thank them for coming out that quick. We hope you liked our review of this campground here in Kiln, Mississippi, I think it is. I think it's considered Kiln area.
It is.
And it's down in Hancock County in far south of Mississippi. We really liked it. This is the second time we've stayed here, and we'll probably be back again since our son lives in the area. This seems to be about the nicest place for us to go camping.
Well, there's also the Gulf Shores.
Yeah, that national
park.
That was nice too.
That was nice too, but this is nice.
Yeah, we will stay probably Gulf Shores again.
Yeah,
sure.
we'll stay at both places, but it just gives you another option to stay at. And we put a little bit of us doing some things while we were here, but like I said, it's only an hour from New Orleans, and you have the National World War II Museum that you would have seen in one of our videos. The NASA's Trace is only less than 2 hours away.
Right.
There's all kinds of like historic things. There's the Space Center. There is a little small
Bay St. Louis.
Yeah, Bay St. Louis is the ocean. There's
very
gambling that's very popular.
Yeah, gambling is popular here too.
You see signs everywhere. So I don't like losing my money, so I don't gamble a lot.
Yeah, we don't gamble.
If we do, it's just not very much. But there's a lot to do is what we're trying to say. So thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and hit the little notification bell so you know that we got one. Give us a thumbs up. And if you've ever stayed here or anywhere in Mississippi, give us some pointers so that we know where to stay or some things to do around here that we haven't done, because like I said, my son is actually building a house here. So we're going to be here a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.